Okay, welcome to Yogademics. This class is an invitation to get out of your head in a relaxed way and to get moving. Whether you've just got up out of bed or you've got a long day behind you, this session is for you. Get a comfortable seat, close your eyes, feel the contact of your seat on the mat and point your crown towards the ceiling. Underarms on your knees and start breathing through the nose. A relaxed inhalation followed by a relaxed exhalation. Breathe slowly and steadily. Child's pose. This is the first pose we'll do. Get on your hands and knees and then let your hips come down towards your heels. Your forehead on the mat and walk your hands forwards. Feel your breath through the nose and relax. Then from here, push yourself back up. Cats and cows. And back on hands and knees. On the inhale, drop your belly, chest up and look up. On the exhale, round your spine, chin towards your chest. Repeat this on your inhale and your exhale. So on the inhale, drop your belly, look up. And on the exhale, round your spine, look down. Back to neutral. Seated stretches next up. So we're getting into a seat. Cross your legs in front of you or straight forward. Hands next to your hips. On the inhale, take your hands up. And on the exhale, hands come back down. Continue like this. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Next one is a twist. On the inhale, hands up. And on the exhale, twist to your right, pressing your left underarm against your knee. Inhale here and exhale. On the next inhale, take your hands all the way up. And on the exhale, twist to your left, press your right underarm against your knee. And breathe. On the inhale, arms back up, and on the exhale, take your arms forwards. Place them in front of you on the mat wherever you can reach. And if it's comfortable, you can let your head hang low. Breathe. Alright, from here, take your hands all the way back up and exhale, hands next to you on the mat. Surya Namaskara A, which means that we have to get to standing. Stand at the front of the mat, feet together, hands alongside the body. Looking forwards. On an inhale, take your arms all the way up. And on the exhale, place your hands on your shin, your ankles are on the mat. Inhale, look up. And on an exhale, step back into a plank. Place your knees on the mat, then your chest and then your chin. And then on the inhale, straighten your legs. Inhale, push yourself up into Cobra. And exhale, feet back on the mat, step back into a downward facing dog. So push yourself back, push your hips up towards the sky and start pedaling the feet that are about hip wide apart. Start pedaling the feet, keep your fingers spread wide on the mat. And breathe. Alright, stop pedaling the feet. Press your chest towards your upper legs. And breathe here. Then bend your knees slightly and step or walk your feet between your hands. Inhale, look up. And exhale, bend forwards, nose towards your knees. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Look into your thumbs and exhale. Hands come back down alongside the body. For number 2, inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, bend forwards, place your hands wherever you can reach. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. And exhale, step back to plank. Come down, knees, chest, chin, or in a straight plank. Inhale, roll over your feet into a cobra. And exhale, push yourself back into downward facing dog. And breathe. So again, the feet are about hip wide apart. Push your hips up towards the ceiling. Push your chest towards your upper legs. And keep your fingers spread wide on the mat. If you want to, if this gives your back a bit more space, you can keep your knees bent a little bit. Or however much you need actually. Then from here, bend your knees a bit more, step or walk between the hands, look up. And exhale, bend forwards, nose towards the knees. Inhale, take the hands all the way up, look into the thumbs and exhale, hands come back down. Yes. One more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bend forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. And exhale, step back to plank. Come down in your desired way. Inhale, feet flat on the mat. Push yourself up into a cobra or an upward dog. And exhale, push yourself back into a downward facing dog. Adjust your feet if necessary. Push your hips up towards the ceiling. And breathe through your nose. Try to find the relaxation. Bend your knees slightly, step or walk between your hands, look up. And then exhale, bend forwards. Inhale, hands all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. One time Surya Namaskara B. So the Surya Namaskar variation, we bend the knees first, sweep the hands up, look into your thumbs, chair pose, and exhale, bend forwards, place your hands on the mat or on your shins. Inhale, halfway lift, look up, and exhale, step back to plank, come down in your way. Inhale, roll over the feet, cobra or up dog, and exhale, push yourself back into downward facing dog. Take your right foot now, step it between your hands. Left foot flat on the mat. On the next inhale, take your hands all the way up, look into the thumbs. And exhale, step your hands back on the mat, step back to plank and come down. Inhale, roll over your feet, up dog. And exhale, push yourself back, downward facing dog. For your left foot, step it between your hands. Right foot flat on the mat. Take your hands up on the inhale, look into the thumbs. And exhale, step back to plank and come down. Inhale, roll over your feet, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Alright, from here bend the knees. Then step or hop between the hands, look up. Exhale, bend forwards, nose towards the knees. Bend your knees, take your hands all the way up, look into the thumbs, and exhale, hands come down. Then from here, step out with your right foot. Right foot pointing to the right, take your arms at shoulder level, inhale, and exhale, bend over your right leg, grabbing your shin, your ankle, or your big toe with your peace fingers. Left hand comes all the way up or on your hip, whatever you prefer. If you have your left hand up, gaze over your hand towards the ceiling. Breathe. Open your chest. On the next inhale, come all the way up. Roll over your heels to the other side. Left toes pointing forwards, inhale. And exhale, bend over your left leg, grabbing wherever you can reach, taking your right hand up or on your hip, and breathe. On the next inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, step back to the front of the mat. Chair pose. Feet together. Bend through your knees, then sweep your hands up. Gaze in your thumbs and stay there. Drop your hips towards your heels. Arch your back somewhat and roll your pubic bone forwards, while you keep your shoulders low on your back. From here, straighten your legs. Warrior 2, step out. And then we step out with the right foot again. Left toes gazing forwards. Bend your left knee, keeping your arms on shoulder level. Your left knee in about 90 degrees, gazing over your left middle finger. Keep your shoulders low and your trunk in the middle. Warrior 2. Straighten your left leg and step to the front of the mat. And now step out with your left foot, keeping your right toes forwards. Bend your right leg and gaze over your right middle finger. For Warrior 2 on the other side, with the trunk in the middle. Straighten your legs, step back to the front of the mat. And now we get back to seated.
Paschimottanasana.
So come to seated on the mat, hands next to your hips, legs straight, toes pointing towards the ceiling. On the inhale, take your hands up, and on an exhale, bend forwards over your legs as far as possible, grabbing your shins, your ankles, or your big toes. And if it gives your back a bit more space, you can bend your legs somewhat. Inhale, look up, and on the exhale, bend forwards, bending over your knees or over your legs. breathing through your nose. Keeping your hands where they are, inhale, look up, and exhale, let the pose go.
Butterfly.
So we stay seated on the mat. Take the soles of our feet together. Walk them close towards your hips. If your knees need a bit more space, you can put them a bit further forwards. Grab the soles of your feet and the upsides of your feet. Look up on the inhale, and on the exhale, bend forwards towards your feet. And if you want to, your head can hang low. On the inhale, come all the way up.
One more to see the stretches.
So we cross our legs in front of us, or take our legs in front of us. Hands on the mat, next to your hips. On an inhale, take your hands all the way up. And on the exhale, hands come back down. You know the drill. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. For the twist, inhale, up. And exhale, twist to your right. Breathe. On the inhale, up again. And exhale, twist to your left. To close the session the way we started it, we do these seated stretches again. On the inhale, take your hands all the way up and exhale down. Inhale up, and now we're coming forwards. Take your hands towards the front as far as possible and bend forwards over your legs. Being mindful of our knees. On the inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands come back down. Keeping our legs where they are, take your underarms on your knees, thumbs and pointers together, while your hand palms are up towards the ceiling. Make yourself comfortable.
Shavasana.
And when you're ready, come down to lay on your back for the end relaxation. Lay down, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Your feet fall out towards the sides, your hand palms up towards the ceiling. Your eyes may close. Let go and rest. You've done well. These kinds of classes do not need to be very heavy to become powerful. You've invited your body to breathe, to open and to let go of the tension. Do you feel any different than 20 minutes ago? If this lesson meant anything to you, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and send it onwards to people who can also use this class. This is the official end, but stay as long as you like in Shavasana. I'll see you in your next flow. Keep moving and namaste.